Okay then, Marines, loads to go through today as we're back inside of the game and there's loads happening. We spoke about photo mode in the last video and we've got more to integrate into it, as well as your ideas are being implemented in the game. There's already 4 that have been implemented. It's absolutely insane, but you guys can put your ideas towards the developers now for them to look through and give it the green light. Next up, though, we have got loads to go through with regards to beaky helmets, and if you don't know what that means, make sure you stay tuned because you will do by the end of the video, and your friends don't have to be any good to make sure that you can win in this game. There's loads to go through today. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And we're doing a giveaway here on the channel. On launch day, we're going to be giving away a copy of the game, and if you want to get your hands involved on it, make sure that you get down to the comment section and put a yellow heart. That's all you have to do, and it'll enter you in, and we'll pick the winner on the launch day and make sure we announce it via the giveaway announcement sector of the Discord link in the description. But with that being said, let's see what's going on with Space Marines 2. So starting off, in the last video we spoke about photo mode and how they've implemented that, and just to confirm it a little bit more, these are some of the images that have come out of the offices with regards to it. It looks absolutely incredible. To think that this is mid-game and they've just paused games and made wallpapers and images to post, this looks absolutely insane. The one with the shield just looks crazy, and it's one of my favorites. It's definitely becoming the wallpaper on the PC. But nonetheless, if you guys are wanting to add new things into the game and have some really good ideas but not too sure how to express them across, well, they've actually got an ideas tab on the Community Focus Entertainment website now, where you guys can go in, you can create an idea, share it with the developers, and they'll scout through it. There's currently 233 ideas created. None of them have got the green light, 0 must have, and there have been 4 implemented. And when we take a look at it, there's loads of things on here, such as an emote wheel, an online social hub, photo mode, and the response in terms of sharing ideas. They've actually gone through and done absolutely everything that they can, and I think that this is a really, really good way of being able to do it. There could be some insane ideas that the development team just haven't thought of, but yet people have. So if you've got an idea that you reckon would work in Space Marine 2, head over. The link's in the description via the source material, as always, to go and check it out and add your ideas into there, such as this one right here, which was a request to add Space Marine facial features customization. They say right here that I think it would be amazing if they added this to the game. I'm already hyped, but if they added full on creation instead of customization, or even just different heads of skin tones, it would really seal the deal for me. So essentially being able to create your overall movement for your Space Marine, and this is how Focus Entertainment would be able to implement the changes, mainly because the social media aspect gets absolutely insane and people just bark orders at development teams all the time. They just post up on Twitter with absolutely no thought process around the background that they're actually posting it towards somebody, and this way you can put your ideas across and it would be absolutely insane. One thing that everybody is speaking about at the minute, though, is the idea of beaky helmets. Now, beaky helmets, also known as just beakies by a lot of the fans, are one of the standout features of the Space Marine. It originates from the early days of Warhammer 40k universe, and the helmets are part of the Mark 6 Corvus power armor. Designed for and during the time of technological advancement and warfare, the beak on this helmet was designed to store additional advanced sensors that pose an advantage on the battlefield for Space Marines. Now, while these Space Marine helmets have not been confirmed yet, these will certainly add more depth to the gameplay, gives a lot more movement into the lore of the game, and for those people who are old school into the Warhammer 40k, this would be an incredible movement. I think personally they look insane, and it would give a really good in-depth changeover rather than just the standard Space Marine helmet that you guys can utilize as of right now. Now, they're speculating at the moment it will probably come with the Raven Guard pass rather than it being there on release. I can't imagine this sort of thing would be there on release, and to give the depth into the game and give people a little bit of hype around it, especially for those Warhammer fans, putting the beakies into the Raven Guard pass would be absolutely insane as well. And I think they've leaned so heavily into customization that they could really utilize that one quite quite a lot. Now, taking a look at more of the in-depth versions inside of the game though, multiplayer has been looked at so creatively inside of Space Marines 2, and kind of the movement of what Helldivers actually did, and probably one of the only more positive movements for Helldivers. But there was an article that went up on PC Games that speaks about something quite in-depth with regards to, even if your Space Marine 2 teammates are idiots, you can still win. Now, bit of a harsh wording, especially as a lot of people may just not know how to play the game too well, but they needed that bit of practice time. But nonetheless, there was a part of the article right here that states, right here, I've worked on a number of co-op games and this is the problem. Willits begins, games that over-rely on people playing together and make teamwork a requirement to be successful sometimes fall apart because, sadly, humans do what they want to do, and I love my gaming friends, but I want to kill them sometimes. The most successful co-op games are the ones that, even if your teammates are idiots, it still allows you to kick ass, because it's just frustrating when you've got 3 people that are doing exactly what they need to do and one guy screws around. It's like a big F you. So, in Space Marines 2, there'll be no requirements for group combat, and there's definitely an advantage if you do gang up, but it's definitely not required, which is a lot like the way that Helldivers 2 genuinely worked. You could pretty much carry an entire team on that game and be able to successfully exit the operation, even if people were messing around and making things a bit difficult. Obviously, with Space Marines 2, there's no team killing, no sort of friendly fire, so you don't have that substantial problem, but obviously, people are unpredictable, and especially when it comes to gaming, it's nice to know that they've genuinely taken that one into consideration, because I think that can take a lot of fun out of it for a lot of players. But it essentially means that you guys can do whatever you want to do, whether you want to be really competitive or not. You just have to kind of hold on to the community a little bit and not expect everybody to play the way that you want to play. And I think as long as we can keep that generalization of the gameplay style, then this is going to be an amazing community to be a part of. But not only that, people are getting so excited about this game that they're diving into the entire realm of Warhammer as an overall, with numerous posts going up on the Reddit, stuff like this. I couldn't wait, so I said, screw it. I needed a new hobby anyway. How am I going so far? Never painted before, accepting tips. And this is great. I absolutely love this sort of stuff, and I love it when people genuinely do sort of like really run into the main aspect. And Warhammer 40k has been something that's been around since I was a child. I used to play with a lot of the figures and genuinely did spend a lot of time inside of the Warhammer stores. Now, obviously, as an adult, I haven't really been in there too much, although definitely contemplating going and giving it another check out. Space Marines 2 as a game has opened that realm back up for me. Maybe it is for you as well. Maybe it might be worth going and checking out. But yeah, with literally a matter of days remaining before the game officially launches, we've got so much to look forward to. I'm so damn excited for the game, and I've been playing it now for the last couple of days, and it's genuinely really enjoyable. Like every other game, it does obviously have its scrapes, but nonetheless, this game is going to be one for the record books, and I cannot wait to be able to show you guys everything about it. When we look at the comments, in the comment section of the last video though, there is just so many nice comments to look at. It was difficult to pick a few of them. So this one right here states, slapped my Ultra Edition pre-order this morning. Don't usually do pre-orders, but with all the positive early reviews, I have faith. Not looked forward to a game so much in a long time, and I think that is one thing that they have genuinely done really well. Gaming is in a really weird position. Although it's been a really good year for games, this is really going to hone in on a lot of that gameplay style that we've been looking for so many years now of bad gaming titles. Next up, we states, we are almost there, boys, and we are genuinely almost there, with literally a matter of days left before the early access for those who have pre-ordered it, and then we can move into the full launch coming up very soon as well. And one message that I actually really love, as a Helldivers creator, seeing this sort of thing on the timeline was amazing. It states, as a Helldiver, I'm so stoked to play this game. This is literally my introduction to Warhammer, better late than never, and I absolutely love that. So massive shout out. It's essentially Helldivers on steroids is what Warhammer is, and it just brings so much soul to the purpose of gaming, and I cannot wait to experience that with you guys inside of the battlefield. So if you haven't already, make sure you're smashing the like button, subscribe, post notifications turned on, and get involved with the giveaway. It's so simple, and join 11,000 like-minded individuals around gaming in our Discord via the link in the description. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. I appreciate you all, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.